mobilize. We thank you for the leaders. Thank you, God, for allowing them to come together and call us out of darkness into this marvelous light. We pray the prayer. We seal the prayer. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now.
Keep on keeping on. When I was 19 and 20, I tell somebody my age the other day, have you forgotten? We were 19 and 20 at one time. All we wanted to do was be a part of something. Well, we want to be a part of something right. This justice is right, but all of our, I don't care what color you are, justice is justice. Okay? I have walked the same streets that some of you all are walking and protesting this very day. Okay? So do not let anybody discourage you. Good, better, best, never let it rest until your good is better and your protest is best. Don't let them ever discourage you. I don't care how old or young they are. Because if they are not doing something for the solution, they are part of the problem. Don't ever get it twisted. So as you start this journey today, a journey of 1,000,000 miles starts with one step, and y'all have began to take all of those steps. I encourage you, I love you, and as she just said, I am praying for you each and every day, because I know it's not easy. I have been there, and I have done that. I live in an underserved community called Joplin right now. Now, let me tell you something. The city of Dallas has not been very kind to us. They're getting better. I'm not going to not give them their props. But what I want to say to you all today is that back in the day, when we would call the police department, they would come, maybe. Now we're scared to call. To a certain degree, we're scared to call. We don't know what may happen. So we protested on police brutality. Like my mom used to tell me, it ain't nothing new under the sun, baby. Just change the clothes, maybe change the shoes, and change the underwear. Okay? It takes us a change of weather. So let me just encourage you all. Do not stop. Walk hand in hand with your Asian, with your Caucasian, with your African American brother and sister. Because you know what? We are definitely all in this together. I love you, babies. And whatever you need,
we're going to get ready to march. Just one small announcement. Friday, the NAACP and Young Latino Democrats are going to have their youth rally here. So if you have brothers and sisters that are young, we want them also to be here Friday, 1:30. It's the NAACP, Acción America, and Young Latino Democrats, 1:30 here on Friday. Thank you. Let's march!
I can't breathe.
breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. You're killing me. 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 Hands up. Don't shoot. 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 We're gonna turn right. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Hands up. Don't shoot. Hands up. Don't shoot. Hands up. Don't shoot. Hands up. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Stupid leg.
Racism is demonic. It brings the ugly out of human beings. We were not made to hate each other. We were made to be in harmony. We share the same blood. We can donate organs and kidneys and anything to each other to save lives. Then why can't we treat each other as humans? What is wrong with this world? It's evil. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. We were not chosen. None of us chose what race we were going to get to be born. No one chose their parents. No one chose where they're going to live. No one chose if they were going to be born poor. So how dare you hate someone for being alive and existing for nothing? Like, we didn't do anything to be born. We didn't do anything. It's to make money and to cause division, and it needs to stop. This is what I have to say real quick, and I'm gonna be done. Whatever you sow, you will reap. Don't think under the sun that nothing is going to be punished. Whatever you believe in karma or not, please take an account of what you say, how you think, how you treat people, because it comes back around. When your last dying breath, it doesn't matter if a black person saves you or not. It's a human being loving on you. There are nurses right now treating COVID-19 who are black. Can you choose your Do you care where your blood transfusion comes from? No. Do you care what kidney comes from? What race it comes from? No. Then why does it matter what skin color I am? Stop the hate. It is not of God. Again, if you claim to be Christian and you hate me, you hate God.
Dang out here.
Turn right, turn right, turn right.
What's up, guys? Hey.
A great love and a great understanding, and that we try to extend to the general.
No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No peace! No peace! No peace!
Now I can't speak anymore. Breonna Taylor! The black community has mobilized all communities, like they did in the 1960s with Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and Rosa Parks. They lifted a nation to fight against hate and racism and bigotry and hoses and dogs and the hate of white America. So today we have resurrected the activism of the 60s, but this time we have young people again. Young people again leading the fight.
Let me tell y'all something. This literally happened last night. And we stayed up all night creating a page, talking to councilmen, trying to get the narrative going for a positive solution. And I am baffled at how many people literally came up and showed out. I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, because y'all did something that other people didn't do. Y'all got up here and actually stated facts and gave what you thought was a viable solution. Thank you so much. Remember to follow the page. Thank you to the mom. Yeah. Let me tell you something about these moms. When I asked y'all to go live and told everybody to pull her trunk popped, with letting you know it was water stations. If you want to be a part of it in a leadership role and just to help, please come find, I'm gonna stand right here. Please come find me. My husband is somewhere around here. He's back there with the horn. Please get in contact with one of us so that way we can unify this, because at the end of the day, the whole reason why we're trying to do this is to get a seat at the table. And if we as people, the people who pay the taxes, the people who go to work during Corona, we setting the tone. So I want everybody, if you want to help, please come see me. I'm going to also put some of my moms in charge so that way you can coordinate with them, because we're going to support other protests. So don't just go to one protest. Baby, the platform is the platform. Everybody needs to be supporting everybody in a unilateral, that's it, that point. So remember, all of the information is going to be on Not My Son. Let me hear you say it. Not My Son. I'm going to put the Instagram, and I heard a lot of y'all say I only do Twitter, so we'll make a Twitter tonight. And on that page that I post, I'll post where there are rallies and where there are events that you need to be, okay? That way you know. So don't say that you didn't know where to go, because I just told you where to go. Where do you go? Thank you guys so much for coming.
We want y'all to feel safe, and we all deserve to feel safe. So we're putting something together right now where any one of you guys is out here, you guys feel scared, you guys feel thrown by the cops. We're gonna call this number, we're gonna come. We're gonna come. Won't nobody else in our community get done now. We're gonna go. So long discussion. Anybody who wants to, help us with this, same link, same hashtag, get in touch with us. We're gonna patrol our communities, and we're gonna take our communities back. That's exactly what we need to do, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So let's get it, y'all. This is a start. And we did a hell of a job today. I love it.
And I'm in this fight not just only for a black woman, but an African American, a true African American with parents who came from Africa. It is not right to call African Americans African Americans. We're the only race that way. They did not choose or have a choice in the matter. They have no language, no portion of place, and that's not fair to put a label on African Americans. Okay? I joined you guys, not just for America, but Nigeria joins you. There's Black Lives Matter in Nigeria. There's Black Lives Matter in Paris. There's Black Lives Matter in London. It's not just America, guys. White people, when somebody says a racial slur, a joke, don't be cowardly. Say something. I know a lot of you don't have friends outside of your outside work. So build a friendship with somebody. We have so much in common. Okay? And we need to stop putting these invisible walls against each other. We have more in common than we know. Don't be scared of me. I'm human just like you. I like Beyonce. I like Pink. We have things in common. So if you see someone tearing someone else down, whether they're a woman, Latino, a male with disabilities, mental illness, anything, say something. Say something. All the women were here with the Me Too movement, right? The Me Too movement is not based on race, is it? By women, right? And men go through it too. So speak up for injustice with race too. Speak up. Because if you don't speak up, they're going to think it's okay to make hashtag George Floyd challenge. There should not be no hashtag George Floyd challenge. You should speak up. Shut the Twitter, shut the TikTok down. If you see that mess online, shut it down. White people, we need you to step up. Your great-great-grandparents ain't said nothing. It's time for you to say something. That's all I say.
If they don't do what you know, if they don't provide the needs of everybody, vote them out. Chief Mayor Johnson, listen to me. I hope the press stops showing looting in other cities and start showing facts right now. Like this beautiful audience, this rainbow audience, who supports the facts of what I'm telling you right now. If you don't do what you know, if they don't provide the needs of everybody, vote them out.
arguing with me, it was 18, 19, 20-year-olds. For the people that's standing in this crowd, for the people all over the United States, all over the world, man, who showed support for black people, who said your lives matter, and we're sick of people, black people dying at the hands of police officials, dying at the hands of people who get sick of seeing them roll up and play their music and get away with it. I love you people, because we are here because of you. We're not here because of them. They listening to us because of you. That's why this can't stop. Not today, not tomorrow. And you got to continue it at the ballot box, and you got to hold your representatives accountable, because they are not acting in a way that says we matter.
With all this being said, we're supposed to be in a position where things are supposed to change. But what has changed?
Nothing.
Thank you. That is the problem we have. We're dealing with a kleptocracy that's happening right here in our faces, and some of us just either don't see it, won't ignore it, or then they start using excuses. Well, they're black, they ought to not be racist. But it seems to me that the color that everybody's really the line is green. So that's what we got to focus on. The other thing I also want to bring up is, while they're talking about police reform, the biggest problem isn't so much the laws, because the laws are already on the books. The problem is our leaders are not enforcing those laws. I mean, they always use these words like qualified immunity, just cause, probable cause. If he wasn't doing this, that wouldn't have happened. They make up stuff as they go along. And I mean, because think about this. What the hell you think would have happened if both of John was a police officer and went into old girl's house? What do you think would happen if he'd have shot her and said, "Oh, I thought this was my apartment"? Would he have had 3 days to run to East Texas, get detox, change the story, then come back with these other stories? Well, all the while, we're having this so-called diversity that's supposed to be protecting us, that was protecting them. You know, black judge, what difference did it make? Black DA, what difference did it make? Right. I mean, you're gonna tell me all that was worth a 10-year sentence? I tend to regret. Because if I'd have broken her apartment, they'd have gave me just 10 years off the first charge. So, I mean, what we got to do, we have to start paying attention to what's going on. And if necessary, call them out and vote them out. Because anytime the police can come into our neighborhood and use a construction project to steal your cars, filing false reports, because that's another fact I also want to bring in. Anytime a police officer lies on a police report or any other statement, they are subjected to being criminally charged and terminated immediately, without second doubt, without any recourse. But yet still, we have a backlog of cases from 2009 that hasn't even been seen the light of day, because all they do is obfuscate, obstruct, and then obliviate. Obliterate, you know. Anyhow. But what I'm going to say in closing is, I have a case now filed in federal court, district court, DC-19-11133. You're going to look it up on my Just Cause page and Facebook. But I am currently going after police for these type of things, and I'm also going after the city officials and the chiefs and whatever else that's involved in covering up cases where people have filed in due process. They even got this new Citizens Review Board that seems to be another tool in obstructing justice. Because George Floyd, as much as I feel sorry for him, heck, we had Diamond Ross before George Floyd. We had Tony Temple before George Floyd. And we've had hundreds of other cases here in Dallas before we even knew about George Floyd. That had these cases been brought to the forefront, George Floyd might not even be alive now. Think about how many other people. Think about how many people have died here in Dallas. 2013. Etta Mae Collins, of course, we know about her way back in the 80s. But from there to now, nothing's been done. They have just given the police more room to kill, more room to file false charges, more room at the jail for us. But I want to thank the police for stopping the looters from turning over that poor defenseless bridge and for everybody keeping everybody from stealing the bridge. The bridge is still there. Now Chief Hall had a chance to do the right thing, but now she has decided she knows what side she's gonna choose. She's gonna choose the side that's signing her checks. So you know what? From here on out, we just need to say, okay, you've treated us like bill collectors. Okay, today is default time.
Friday night, who was there with me? Yeah! I know some of you were. Who was watching? A lot of you. I know that's true. I had some time, believe it or not, to think while I was on that bridge with my hands behind my back and zip tie for 3 or 4 hours. And I decided that I wanted to speak to you guys, and I wanted to speak to our representatives over here just for a minute, just 1 minute or two. The first thing I want to say is that I'm tired, and I'm sure you're tired too. Yeah? You guys are tired, physically tired, mentally tired, exhausted, spiritually tired. Yeah. Well, keep some gas in your tank, okay? That's what I want to say to you is keep some gas in your tank. All these people here, this is I bet the most people that have come out to one of these kinds of question and answer sessions. I have to believe that. The number of people that were arrested on the bridge, I've been told, is most anybody's been arrested in Dallas history. I don't know why they did it. They just let us go. It seemed like a big waste of their money and time, but exactly. But I want to say, keep some gas in your tank because we don't have a lot of resources to fight this fight. We don't have some unlimited bank account to fight this fight. We don't have riot gear to walk on the streets. We don't have helicopters and tanks and whatever kind of G.I. Joe kind of stuff they're going to do. We don't have that. But I guarantee all of you that they are going to get tired of this before we do. I guarantee you that. So keep some gas in your tank. There's stuff going on all week. There's stuff going on next week. Keep gas in your tank. Now, I want to say to the officials that are here, you have a meeting on Friday for the city council, I know, and I expect you guys to do more than talk. I think everybody does. Yeah. I expect you to do more than talk, and I expect you want to get some kind of reform going on. Yeah. I want to tell you right now, my perspective, I think it's a lot of people's perspective, if that reform includes adding $1 to the police budget, that is not a reform. If that reform means you're going to hire one more police officer to handle this problem, that's not a reform. And if that reform ends up having some kind of new technology, some new computer program, some new drone or something, that's not a reform. Reform means change. That's not going to change nothing. So you really got to be thinking about, why are we spending more than half of the city budget on the police department? More than half. What are we getting for our money? I know what I got. I got stuck on a bridge for 3 hours. I got scars on my wrists, which is okay. It's fine. But I just wanted to say that we expect you to do more than talk, and we will be listening. Yeah. And we will be watching. And we have gas in our tank. Yeah. And we're going to keep going.
Y'all, I'm trying to keep it as peaceful as possible, I promise y'all. But I'm a little confused. I don't know if y'all can hear me. Sorry. I'm a little confused. Let me tell y'all why I'm confused. I'm confused because this line that's wrapped around, it ain't enough of us in this line. It's not enough of us in this line. Go ahead, girl. Steve, where you at, Steve? Where you at, Steve? Where you at, Steve? Steve, come here, let me ask you a question. Actually, you can stay there because you can hear me. I just want to know, what are you tired of? How are you tired? What are you tired of, Steve? What are you tired of, Steve? What are you tired of? How old are you, Steve?
I'm tired of fighting for human rights.
How old are you, Steve?
I'm 40 years old.
Steve, you ain't been tired long enough. Let me tell you something. You ain't been tired long enough. Because the tired that we feel has been passed down from generation to generation to generation. We ain't tired enough. I am so so tired of them speaking for us. I'm tired of it. She should not be the next person in line.
Say something.
She shouldn't be the next person in line. Excuse me, sorry.
She is, though.
She is, though. She is. Who did you say was here? Who did you say was here?
The city manager.
City manager. Where you at, city manager? Where you at, city manager?
Call him out!
Where you at, city manager?
Don't be shy!
Where? Where you at, city manager?
Just talk to him. He can hear you.
If you here, why are you not here? Where are you?
He's here.
We're not done, so we're late.
Don't be shy, get on stage! Where's she at? I don't know where she is.
We're late.
Maybe they're not here.
Okay, it's cool. It's cool.
What are you here for if you're not gonna get on stage?
He looked black to me. He looked black to me. Why are you not over here? Where are you?
Peaceful. Keep it peaceful. Solidarity. Keep it peaceful. Solidarity.
That's him?
So let me do this though.
This too?
We gotta keep it all decent and in order. These are bomb up here.
Yes, right.
Then we don't have no band, so we don't what's this stage like?
Don't need to get hostile.
Okay. I'll wrap it up because I did jump in front of the line. I did.
Hey, we wasting time. Come on, y'all.
So I just have one question. Like I said, I'm confused. Cause we hear like they don't know what the problem is. They don't know why we have a problem. Why don't they know? Isn't this his city? Isn't this his city? Isn't he the city manager?
And we are in his park.
Why do we have to? Why do we have to have this? He knows. Everyone, America knows. I'm confused. Stop acting like y'all are clueless, because we not clueless. We not clueless. We know the problem. We know that voting is the answer. Yes, we know we gotta vote. We know that. We gotta vote. We gotta vote, right? Don't vote for somebody just because they black. Do not vote for someone just because they black. Because he's black. Where he at? Where is he? Y'all know the election date? Oh yeah, I'm registered. I've been registered since 18. Yeah, I've been.
Yes, thank you.
Yes,
thank you.
Yes.
Come on.
What I'm saying is, if you want to talk about what the problems are and what we need to do, first of all, you all need to be registered to vote, because I'm sure everybody in here is over 18 years of age. Second of all, you need to know who you're voting for and why you're voting for them. You don't just vote for them, hold on, because they're black. Because not all the time do we have someone that looks like us in a position that we need to vote for. So don't go in picking multiple choice because you don't know. Educate yourself, okay? And then we'll understand why we're here and what we can do. Bring some solutions to the table instead of just problems, talking a bunch of crap about get up on the stage. So what? T.C. Brogdon is black. But you know what? He has a cabinet that he has to work with and the whole city council. One person can't do things just like, I can't do it by myself. But I was truly frustrated by hearing what we just heard. And, calling out somebody because they're here and they're saying they're tired. It's okay. It's white people that voted with King. It's white people that walked with Malcolm. So it's not all about black and white. We're talking about justice today and what needs to be done.
July 14th. Vote.
Oh, what's your name? Lynn. Oh, Lynn. I'm sorry. That's actually my cousin. Hold on. I want to address the elephant in the room. And there was a gentleman, I don't know his name, and we can get it later. But if the problem is with white people, some degree of it, right? Then if they're here, talk to them. So you can't say they can't talk. I mean, call them out, but we talk to them as well. Because if the power is not with us, then how do we level it out? And if the problem is them and they're here, then let's use that as an opportunity to go forward.
But it's also not black people's responsibility to educate white people.
It's not. And I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's to educate. I didn't say educate. I said talk to.
It's hard to talk to you frustrated.
I get it. I just don't want to, I mean, again, if nobody is hearing nobody, if we just talk, nobody's hearing. So in order to be understood, we have to be willing to understand. And I'm not erasing anything. I'm pissed too. I fight on MLK every damn day. But it's a different kind of fight for a different reason, because we're being attacked on all fronts. Okay? So let's be clear. Every day, I'm fighting HIV. So now we got HIV, police violence, COVID, all this shit. I'm tired too. But just being angry ain't gonna be enough. And being angry without a goddamn agenda ain't gonna work. Maybe circumstances is throwing me in this place like it did today. And I'm a mix between Malcolm and Martin. It's a little different, because I saw how the white gays acted up with HIV. So see, we acting up has a place. But it also has another place we have to talk about economics. See, this shit is about economics too. Well, that's my girl. It's about economics. So we don't have to be out here arguing and doing all that. The next piece might need to be boycott. But how do we get there?
That's against you.
How do we?
If you do, you're part of the problem.
What had happened? What had happened?
Why fund or organization or restaurant or any business that is a part of the problem? If they not for you and they stay funding Trump,
they're against you.
That's the solution. That's the solution. This young lady did this. But see, we got to help cultivate the voices. You get my point? So I know we all frustrated. I'm frustrated. I'm tired. But I still am here. I'm still showing up. And we all got to do that every day. But we got to now, what is the plan? And I appreciate the effort of at least being able to come here and talk about some solutions. But we can't talk about the solutions. We can't post about the damn solution. We got to be a part of it.
And who the city manager is. If you vote on the city level and you continue to go up, you just don't wait till it's 4 years to vote for a president. It's too late then.
So let me tell you the other thing that I know. Thank you, Liz. Like the gentleman said earlier, we focused on the national politics. All of the change starts right here.
but I hear you, and I will stand by you, and I will fight with y'all for y'all's right. I will use my white complexion. I will use that. I will stand in front of you. This police brutality shit needs to end. It needs to fucking end. It is gross and sickening and heartbreaking to see innocent lives be robbed every single day. It's fucking sick. And all these people out here, all the electives, they acting like they hear us. But what are these fucking freaking 7 p.m. curfew shit? They trying to shut our mouths. Don't let them shut our damn mouths. You can't fight it until you get your God-given right. Don't stop. I hear you, I hear all of you. And I won't stop fighting until justice is fucking served. Okay? All this shit I see on my Twitter and my Facebook. I don't know how many friends over this bullshit. I don't care. I don't care how many wife, family members I done lost over this bullshit. Man, fuck you.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter, and I will fight for you until the day I die. Until y'all get what y'all deserve, okay?
He said don't hold it to my mouth. Can y'all hear me? Okay, can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah!
Okay, I have 2 points that I want to make. First one is, elected officials, y'all are here, but where are y'all when y'all other elected officials are not doing what they're supposed to be doing? Like how they say there's good cops and bad cops, like where are y'all? I mean, I know y'all are here, but where are y'all when y'all's friends are? Like, are doing the wrong thing. Same thing with y'all white people, or non-black POCs. Y'all are quick to come speak up here. But when your friends are doing that passive-aggressive, passive racism,
Call him out.
y'all don't say anything. That's cool. But, because I see this all the time, as a black person. I see it all the time. I see it all the time. Y'all are quick to be right here. Y'all are quick to be in the pictures. But when your friends ask questions and your friends got some shit to say, y'all ain't got shit to say. So, I want y'all to be here, but I want y'all to be out there as well. Okay? I don't want to hear you speak well for a black person. Don't say that shit to me. I don't want to hear, because, okay, how many people that watch anime are here? Y'all right here. How many times have y'all heard, how can you cosplay that person because they white?
Black people don't watch anime.
Black people don't watch anime.
That's what they say.
Black people don't watch anime. Black people don't listen to music. Black people don't listen to fucking 80s music. That's the shit I'm talking about. Don't do that shit. But, second point. To piggyback off what she said, this bail system for non-violent crimes, why is it there? Why? Because we sit here in jail. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I got bonded out, so I'm lucky because I got family that got money. But people who don't get bonded out, they will be in jail for a year till their court date, and that's if it's a year. For some bullshit. 1 gram of fucking weed. Because that's exactly what I have. Roll it up. So it's like, for these non-violent crimes, I need y'all, whatever proposition come up on that, whatever it comes, y'all need to vote for these propositions. Fuck the presidential election, because we don't care about this shit no more.
No, we do.
Well, the two-party system is not for us. The two-party system is not for us. Don't focus on the presidential election. Focus on those good times. Focus on that proposition. Focus on that proposition. Okay. Just remember, if y'all here now, be with that shit outside.
Next week,
And that's it. The week after, until November, past November, next November, all Novembers, okay?
Every day.
Y'all with it? Y'all with that shit?
My story is I got kicked out the military because I decided to go to a Black Lives Matter protest instead of, I had a chain of command that told me I couldn't go, but they let all the other soldiers go to Trump rallies and all of that. So, the military, like, as far as black folks in the military, we get it. We get silenced all the time. We get told that our problems, not the military problems. We get told that it's only one color in the military, and that's green. That's bullshit. That's a lie. Every black soldier that I know done had some type of injustice done to them because of their skin color. So this is literally the perfect time for black soldiers to fight back. And the ones I know, they doing it.
Right.
So don't think all military is against us. Don't think all military is bad. All military not gonna do shit. Cause it's some that's taking that 45. And I don't know about y'all, but I can't live on $600 a month. Confined to the barracks for 45 days.
We need some garbage.
I got-
Get our own military.
I got kids.
Get our own shit.
A lot of them got kids. My time up. So like I said, DPD, Chief Hall, blow her Twitter up. She gonna show up then, or she gonna get tired of seeing everybody on her damn Twitter. Cause she can't block everybody.
Everybody's probably seen me out here every day, come after work. All of y'all heard what George Floyd said. All of y'all heard what he said. He asked for his mother. I am a mom. I am a mom first. I have 4 children. I say it every time I come out here. I'm out here for every single one of y'all. When I was out there asking y'all to leave, just be out here for somebody's child. Everybody is out here. Voting is important. I'm probably older than a lot of y'all out here who are younger. Voting is important, but be out here for somebody's child. Save somebody else's child. I want to know what it feels like to be like her. I want my kids to know what it feels like when these white kids get to go out here and be free. We all are somebody's child. That's the only thing I had to say. Very simple. Just be out here for a purpose and save somebody else's child. He was somebody's child. Breonna Taylor was somebody's child. I see the AKAs, I see the Deltas, I see Alphas and Kappas. Go out here, bring somebody with you. I'm from Vegas, I'm not from here, and I'm appalled that nobody can bring, I couldn't find one person to come with me. I came by myself every single day. Bring you somebody with you. Go get your neighbor, go get your cousins, sisters, brothers, whoever. Because right now, you're my friend, and you're my friend, and I don't care what race you are. Help me, save me. If you see me with these eyes, these tattoos, save me. Stop and help me. When I see somebody pulled over, I pull over for whatever race. You good? You good? You good? Okay. You good? The guy who got up and said he used to be part of the problem. I used to be part of the problem. I'm the felon. You don't think I am because I speak the way that I do, but I was part of the problem. But now I'm the solution. I'm a mom. I'm a mom. My son is 20 today and has had guns put on him and everything and still doesn't get it. But I'm going to make sure he gets it today. I'm going to be the mom who makes sure I do my job as his mom and put this foot in his ass before the police have a suggestion, and it has worked for me. When everybody was looting and doing all this stuff on Saturday, I was there. And I got sprayed and it hurt my throat, but I walked up to every officer I saw. The reason a lot of y'all got out of there today and had no issues, because I walked up to every car, tap, tap, tap. I'm a mom. They hate that I say it. I'm a mom. So I'm going to do what a mom does. I'm going to get these people out of here. Just give me a few minutes. So you know who they have asked to come and walk with them on Friday? The mom. I'm the one who's going to go. I'm going to walk with them on Friday. I'm going to call off work. I might lose my job, but I'm going to walk with them on Friday. I'm going to go and be a voice and a face, whether y'all like it or not. But I'm going to fight for you and you and you. I'm going to ask you, are y'all okay? And are you okay? And can you help me? And I ask every single officer, can you help me save my kid? Can you help me save my child? Just help me save my kid. And I'm going to help you save yours. And I'm going to save somebody else. I'm going to save you and everybody else. That's all y'all got to think about. Don't fight, let's not argue. I don't care. I didn't agree with half the stuff I heard, but I'm going to save you. Yeah. That's all I got to say. You're beautiful.
I'm going to try to keep it short and sweet, but I want to say that there were points made here today. I'm up here because I want to speak and I want to be heard. The thing is, I'm already heard. I'm heard in every classroom that I'm in. I'm heard by the police. I'm already heard. What needs to be heard is the voices of black people. So I just want to be here to acknowledge my privilege. I'm white passing, like the girl who's up here today. I'm Hispanic and white. My dad was deported last year. And I also have family who are black. So I want to let you know that you are my brothers and sisters. It doesn't matter, like, sorry, I'm trying to collect my thoughts. Yeah. I just want to say that it's our job to be in the uncomfortable situations. If you're white and you have white family members who support Trump or, you know, talk down on protesters, it's our place to be uncomfortable. Because black people are being killed for this. And so the least we can do is have the uncomfortable conversations. And another thing I want to say is, if you're going to protest and you are white, we're all standing up here for the same cause, but black people are being targeted. Black people are being arrested. Black people are being shot. Of course there are exceptions, but that's who's being targeted. So it's our place as white people to protect them.
Tell them.
Stand in
Tell
front
them.
of them. Take the bullets, because so many black people have already taken bullets. We have our freedom, so take the bullets. Take the mace. Okay, and another thing I want to say is, I've heard a lot of people, my point is not to like start a fight or anything, but I've heard a lot of people saying that police are just doing their jobs. Police are just doing their jobs. Police are just doing what they have to. That might be true, but this is history in the making. This is a time to lose your job. This is a time to be kicked out of the military, because Black lives matter more than that. Black lives matter more than your house. Now is the time. You can be a Confederate soldier. You can be the cop that was spraying protesters with a hose, like the firemen. You can be that, or you can be on the right side of history. This is not just petty arguments. This is not just looting. This is Black lives. This is the oppression of Black people for hundreds of years. So please, stand up. Even if it hurts, even if it's uncomfortable, if you get arrested and you lose your internship, if you lose your job as a police officer, now is the time. Because who else is going to do it?
Thank you,
Can everyone hear me? Yes, good. They would shorten my time. But that's okay. I'm going to do my best to get it done, right? So for those of you that don't know, I'm attorney Jasmine Crockett, and I want to welcome you. Listen, I want to welcome you to my house district. All right, that's the first thing that I want to tell you. Everybody is talking about voting, and thank God for this brother over here, because I didn't think y'all knew. There is an election. It is next month on July 14th, and I am on the ballot. Somebody else said something about we need to stop just voting for people. We need to research them. We need to vote for the people.
You better talk. You better talk.
Well, let me tell you something. Right now, my team thinks I'm crazy. Because what I did is I have sacrificed my time for each and every one of y'all. It's my telephone number.
What is it?
But it's going all around. It's 469 It's 469-527 4100.
Yeah.
In fact, there's a sister. My name is Jasmine Crockett. There's a sister in here right now that has my name on her arm. Ever since these protests began, there's another sister that's got my name. Let me tell you something. I do civil rights work, right? I can't do what I do without protesters. Real talk. So if I want to make sure that I'm advancing the causes of my clients, then I gotta have your back. And that's what I committed to do. Since we've been involved in these peaceful protests, because they've been peaceful, they want to talk about the outliers, but they don't want to talk about the majority, which is peaceful. Since we've been involved in these peaceful protests, there's a young man that lost his eye that I now got to represent. And DPD don't want to come forward. He was shot in the eye during a peaceful protest at 3 p.m. before we had any curfews or anything. And guess what? It wasn't the police that ran to him. He was bleeding out. And but for peaceful protesters, he would be dead right now. At the end of the day, let me be clear. You need to elect people that feel you and know your pain. And I'm telling you, the only reason I ever signed up was because of the work that I do between civil rights and criminal defense. These laws don't work for us. It's time to rewrite them. You know legislature. $7,000 for me to go to Austin for 6 months. So you tell me how many regular people are down in Austin, writing the laws that you gotta live by. Let me tell you, it's not regular people. But most of you aren't keeping up with the election unless it's presidential. You gotta keep up with every single election. You gotta make sure that those people that are at City Hall are writing policy when it comes to the police that works for you. That's who writes the policy. It's City Hall. But guess who has the lowest voter turnout? City Council. Right?
Y'all didn't know that.
Y'all don't come out and vote. Adam, how many votes were in your race? 1,200? Huh? 4,000. That's it. We got a lot more people in Dallas. Okay? So I'm asking you, number one, because my team gonna get on me. All the people that's got the Jasmine, we got stuff. But anyway, everybody take out your phone.
Okay.
I need you to go to any social media platform you want to go to.
Okay.
And type in JASMINE, the word for FOR 100.
Yeah, 100.
And then if y'all just want to read up on me, because that's what you should do.
Educate
Google
yourself.
me and find out what I've been doing. Find out what I've been doing.
Come on.
I want to earn your vote. If you got questions, you call me and you ask me directly. I ain't never hiding from nobody.
I hear you.
I hear you. So that's all I got. It's Jasmine, JASMINE, FOR 100.
Is that Crockett with 2 T's or 1 T?
It's Crockett with 2 T's, just like Davy. Jasmine like the princess. I love y'all. I'm gonna have y'all back to the end of this. I promise you.
We love you
I'm
too,
getting people
Jasmine.
out of jail. Right? Right now, I'm working on making sure y'all don't even go to jail. So you need to call me if they look like they ready to take you down. Because I'm getting the judge on the phone to get them to the jail so that they don't even book you in as if you committed an actual crime.
Perry Jr. I'm the chairman of the Dallas Community Police Oversight Board. Hold up. My name is Jace Warobo Inabikari Jr.
Hey, you a better.
I'm the chairman of the Community Police Oversight Board. And some of you may not know this, but I sent out a tweet saying anyone that was at the bridge on Monday night to contact the Office of Community Police Oversight and tell your account of what happened. Now, beside me is the director of the Office of Community Police Oversight, the police monitor, Ms. Tanya McClary. And she is the one that's going to do the investigation on what happened on the bridge. And in the audience, I have my vice chair, Mr. Jose Rivas, vice chair of the Community Police Oversight Board. And I think there's another board member out here somewhere. Juan, where you at? What's going on, Juan? Hey. Yeah. So we are here for you, and you need to take advantage of us because of the fact that we work for free. Well, she doesn't, but I work for free. It doesn't cost you a dime to call the Office of Community Police Oversight to provide feedback on police officers. It doesn't cost you a dime to send an email saying you had an encounter that you didn't care for.
Hey,
So-
quick question. What's the turnaround when we do that? Hey.
Well, it depends on the investigation. Meaning, okay, you make a phone call or you send an email. If it's a complaint, an official complaint that you file, it's got to go through the process of being investigated. So it may take a few months for the investigation. But hold up. But somebody will contact you every step of the way. It won't go into a black hole. Somebody will contact you and keep you up to date on the status of your on your complaint. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
So I just want you all to know that I am 30 years in the making. You all, people in Dallas, have been fighting for a police monitor. I am the very first police monitor for the city of Dallas. So I know what people face. I know what the deal is. I came here from the oversight office in New Orleans, and I am down for the people of Dallas.
every protest in this city. They are in the crowd to make sure that your rights are protected. And I am planning to be at every single protest, standing there with you guys. So I am serious about this job. My job is to be your voice to the police department to make some change.
Thank you.
And I'm here to do that, and I cannot do this alone. They give me only 2 other staff. That's because they expected me to fail. But I want y'all to know I have not slept since y'all have been marching. I don't plan to see these bags running around. Thank you. I'm holding it down for y'all.
That's right. Hey, bro, we still want to go with the line, so we gonna have y'all step back here. We gonna say one thing. Stay right there. We still want to hear from the people. Not nobody else with a Jasmine shirt just yet. Who ain't with the campaign? We gonna kind of keep it all so y'all can get voice, but we wrapping up time. We'll keep it decent. I got you though. I promise. I got lights out here. Here, bro. Wipe it on that mouth part.
All right, how y'all doing?
We good.
Can everybody hear me? Yeah. All right, awesome. So look, one, like somebody else said, it's already very, very clear what the problem is, so I really don't want to rehash that. Instead, I want to just talk through a couple different solutions. Some of it I know we have some council members here. We have police oversight board here. So Adam, I have a question. Some of what I'm going to say, I don't know if it's city council that can do what I'm about to say, or if it's oversight board. But I would like to know before I leave. I want to know who can do this. Understand what I'm saying? Just a couple quick things. All right, one, so let's be clear. At no point, whether it's 5 years from now, 20 years from now, 50 years from now, you will never, ever get all bad people, all evil people off of anything, including the police force. Okay. This is not, let me be clear on this. This is because, one, people are human. Some of these police are flat out evil, okay? But we can't say, oh, they shouldn't be hired. So now we discuss if they do something, when they do something, what happens, right? One of the problems is this. Police beat us, police kill us, police abuse us, right? And so something happens, and then nothing happens to that police officer, and that record, that file goes into a black hole somewhere. And then if that police officer is actually fired or released, he can go to the next county or to somewhere else and actually get hired. And so then he terrorizes the next neighborhood. Come on, speak! That is a fucking problem. So what I'm asking is, does the oversight board or does city council, is there a way, we need a registry specifically for police misconduct. So look, here's what I'm talking about. We talk about registries. You are a public servant, right? You back here, a lot of y'all are public servants, all right? Everything that you do, every vote that you have is public, right? I can watch you on TV and go, yep, Adam voted yes on this or no on that, right? I know exactly what you do. And then I can make my decision based on what you do, whether I want you still in there or not. And I can go vote and say, yep, I like that. Or I don't, right? But you're good with it. So now, but we need the same exact thing with our police. There needs to be a searchable record so that we can see if Officer Brown has been abusing people last year. If he's one of his liars. If the chief or whoever's going to hire him, if they're looking to hire this officer and that jacket says that he has this particular complaint against him, he's abused this person, he has that against him, then he should not be fucking hired. Yeah. we need one last thing. We need an automatic, flat out automatic penalty for when these body cams get turned off. And something happens. Then we need automatic. So I don't know who is responsible for making these two things happen. But this is what I want to happen. And I believe this is what everybody else wants to happen.
Respect the man.
I'm Jose Rivas. Again, I'm with the Police Oversight Board. I appreciate all of you being here tonight, sharing your voice, sharing your opinions. Now, I want to thank Jasmine Crockett for bringing up the fact that there was one individual, but at least two, who were hurt with less than lethal munitions by DPD.
When you know it's a metal.
Correct. I'm with you. I hear you. I am asking for Chief Hall to provide the names of those officers to our Police Oversight Board. And not only that, I don't just want their name, I want to know what their training was to be able to use those munitions against our veterans. That was wrong. We have to change this through policy. And the only way we can do that is if you guys get involved and you support our board. All right?
So how do we vote?
How
do we support?
So here's the deal. Right now, our Police Oversight Board is not an essential board. This is another issue that I want to push for. And that is our Police Oversight Board should not answer to Chief Hall or any other future chief. It should answer to our city council. Okay? And the reason is because when things aren't going right and you have an issue and you don't like what we're doing, if we're not doing our job, right? Because we're appointees, we're doing this for free. All right? But if you don't like how we're doing our business, you reach out to your council person and you hold that council person accountable.
Yeah.
So, go and look at our board. Go and look who has vacancies. Fine. Go look at the vacancies on our board. Reach out to those council members that have active vacancies on our board. I'm sorry, ma'am. Bring it. Bring it. If you have a complaint against DPD, bring it. We want to hear it. We want to know about it. If you're silent, we don't.
Where do we send footage?
Everybody out here that's been arrested, everybody got a story.
Let's go.
Everybody been
Let's
victimized.
go. Reach out to our OCPO. We're here to work for you. All right? Let us do that. Support us.
We need to vote to make them independent of the police. That's where it starts.
Right.
Get your city council member to
Right.
write a bill that make that board independent of the police.
Thanks.
Because as long as they have to report to Chief Bell, nothing is going to change. They're not
That's
the
the
problem. They need your help.
Exactly.
They need your help to remove their change.
Let us work. Let us make recommendations to the Public Safety Committee that is your council members, the people that you elect. All right?
How do we send the footage that we have from the, like, if we got footage of some wrongdoing, where do we send it?
Excuse me, y'all. As
Oh,
the chairman, I
CPO.
need to make one correction.
Go ahead.
We do not report to Chief Hall. We report to the city council. So just as bad. Now, this is one thing I want to tell you as far as protesting goes. Please, 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 do not stop protesting if the city council says, hey, we got this plan. you continue protesting until the state legislature wants to take this up. If this doesn't go to Austin, you keep doing it. Matter of fact, give them 40 days to protest. 40 days.
We get quiet too long.
Won't you come up and get in?
You had a voice. Go ahead and use it.
So what I want to say.
There you go.
Is they always discrediting black people. They always saying we don't have a voice. Move up closer. They always saying we don't have a voice. They always saying we're the under. No, we built this country.
On our backs.
For free. Don't forget that part. A part of this land is ours.
Yeah.
Our
The whole thing is ours.
Facts. And when they say we don't have a voice, we do.
Yeah.
And we're going to keep talking and we're not going to be quiet.
Y'all have to start learning how to use your voice wisely and not tear each other down.
Facts.
And y'all,
She got so much on her heart. Go ahead. Don't let them stop you. You can keep
so
going.
a year ago, I lost everything that I had. Everything. I lost my apartment. I lost my car. I lost friends. I lost a lot of things because of discrimination. But one thing I did not lose in the process is my mind. And I won. I'm going to keep it short. But I won my case on my own. I hired lawyers. I went to the councilman. I did everything that they said I was supposed to do. But what kept me going is that I know that if I gave up in any race, I will lose. And that race didn't take a day. It didn't take 3 days, 2 weeks, 4 months. It took me a year to get charges dropped.
Wow.
Criminal trespassing and disorderly conduct. And this is what I want to tell you guys too with the security officers. Because security officers need to be held accountable too.
Facts.
Security officers need to have more of a strategic test to take. Because they are part of the problem too.
Yes, they are.
They're more egotistical. They're more amped to arrest somebody than to de-escalate and solve the problem. So what I would like for everybody to do, if you're going to put funding into something, hire secret police officers to do something slightly illegal and monitor these people that way. Police shop. The only way if you can stop a problem, I'm going to give you an analogy. They take mosquitoes and they infect mosquitoes who have Ebola, malaria, or whatever it is.
Don't say that right now.
And there's a whole lot of negative mosquitoes out there, but they infect specific ones to go de-escalate and go lower the rate of harm. If you take police officers, city board councilmen, whoever the hell, if you take to get out of your office, go walk around, go see these people, stop being these people bloody because they're not going to lose their pay for you, so you shouldn't lose their pay for them.
Facts.
And hold these people accountable. And I love y'all, man. This is great.
We love you too.
My points are very quick. We talked about training.
Uh-huh.
I'm tired of this talk about training. First of all, I need you to listen, sir. I need everyone to listen. First of all, you need to do mental health tests on your police officers. And that's what okay? That's number one. Just like any job, you need to do mental health check, get psychiatric help if they need it. Morale. See their childhood. Are they taking their aggression out on black people? When they beat as a child?
Facts.
What's going on?
Sister, you better speak.
From their childhood for us. Yes. A lot of police officers are not trying to serve and protect
They're trying to basically be superior because they didn't get to defend themselves and their children. That's not right. My second point, there's a lot of teenagers, black, white, what doesn't matter, who have been over-policed. Once they get that felony, they cannot get good jobs. That's not right. You wonder why there's a high rate of unemployment and no people working. Its poverty rate is because you're over-policing our children. A lot of teenagers can't even go to college. They have felonies. They can't even vote and have felonies. We're gonna weed here for the what is that? Why is that? And can that happen? So, for number one, get them psychiatric help. Yes. We need every police officer to go. They might have PSD. I don't know what they have.
You know what you're trying to say.
Check it. And then also reverse the felonies off these kids. Reverse it. If it's a misdemeanor charge, they should not have a felony on the record.
Thank you.
I wish we were meeting under better conditions, but this is the circumstance we face with. So I'm gonna get to the bottom line.
Get to it.
Until there's justice, ain't gonna be no damn peace. Black people ain't fighting just one inequality at a time, ain't just trying to change one system of laws, but black people are fighting for their very freedom.
You hear me?
When they won't let you buy the house you can afford. When you can't go to the school you're capable of. When they won't hire you in the jobs that you're qualified for. When you can't get loans for your small business. That ain't freedom. That ain't freedom.
Now we can hear you a little bit more.
When you can't feel safe in your community, when you can't feel safe in your home, and you can't feel safe in your skin, that ain't freedom. When you can't get to the ballot box, but maybe you overcome and you get there somehow, they done gerrymandered the district so that you're voting for nobody. But we still got to vote. We still got to register, and we got to vote in such quantities that no amount of map manipulation can keep those racists in office today. And I'm going to keep it short. Be mindful of who you're voting for, because one thing, everybody here, I know we're voting, but we tired of voting and ain't seeing no damn change. Ain't seeing no damn change. Dallas done elected a black mayor, black sheriff, black DA. They appointed a black police chief, black city manager, and we still can't get justice for both of John. So be mindful of who you voted for. And the last thing I'm gonna tell y'all is this. Think about who you voting for, because the mayor says he's friends of the protesters, but he's friends with the racist-ass governor who's trying to keep us down. How can he be friends with Governor Abbott and be your friend too? They only care about two things: votes and money. Votes and money. And if we're not voting enough, I know we ain't got the money, even all of us together, not what they got. The mayor's biggest donor, Ray Washburn, bought 200 meals for the police while y'all was getting gas. How can he be Ray Washburn's friend and be your friend too? So think about that when you're voting on July 14th, and make sure you know who to vote for.
And I'm also on the police oversight board. I'm that one that will represent you. All right? Now, I need you to vote. I need you to vote to make those changes. But let me see those hands up again of registered voters. If you're a registered voter, put your hand in the air. All right. Now, if you're a registered voter, you also get jury summons. Okay. Now, when I'm out there busting my ass and raising hell, I want to go to. I'm never gonna take a deal. Let me say that. I'm never gonna take a deal. I'm going to court. But if you do your part with that jury summons, when I go to court, I'm gonna see my peers. I'm gonna see a jury of my peers that look just like you. That's the only way things are going to change.
Real talk.
That's not, as a sister said. We got brothers going and sisters going to jail for a little bit of nothing. You know why? Because ain't nobody there that look like us gonna stand up for them. All right? And lastly, make sure you get involved. Find something to get involved. Find a board. Start a blog. Run for office. Do something. It is too many black and brown people in Dallas for us not to have things go our way. We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't be here still fighting that same battle that the Santos family had to fight in 1973.
Damn, let's go.
1973, we still fighting that damn battle. So as I said before, I will fight for you on every damn board I'm on. And you can stand with me, you can watch me, or you can come out and have something to say. Because if that means me getting kicked off a board or going to jail, I believe you worth it.
This Sunday, we are going to do a march. And we are going to meet at the Deep Ellum Brewery on the other side of I-30. We are going to cover Malcolm X to MLK, and we are going to end at Fair Park. 6 p.m. At 6 p.m. Sunday. Again, that's Sunday at 6 p.m. We're starting at Deep Ellum Brewery. We are going down Malcolm X. We are going to turn at one of only 3 intersections in the country that has Malcolm X and Martin Luther King together. Then we are going to march in unity to Fair Park, to a place that has been a symbol for the segregation and the oppression that has continued to perpetuate this racial divide that we have in our city. Because it too belongs to you. So I want you to come and keep your voice loud. I want you to stay here and be heard. And I cannot tell you how proud I am to represent a city that has people as passionate as each and every one of you to help make this city change. Thank you so much for coming out here tonight.
No peace! No peace! George Floyd! Y'all take care of this. Y'all the generation.